Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and yes, it is a new day. I just received my design team package from Country Craft Creations, and I want to share with you the fabulous things I got in it and give you sort of a preview of the papers I'm going to use for upcoming projects, and maybe you want to go ahead and get them and craft along with me. The first paper I have, and there are many papers today, is New Day by Echo Park. This one just came out recently, and I just was drawn to the colors of this and the patterns. It's just good for a general all over mini album, not for a birthday, not anniversary, or it would be fabulous for cards. So either or. To be honest, I am not sure what I'm going to do with this, but let me take you through and maybe we'll get some ideas together. So it's got 12 by 12 double-sided papers and the sticker sheet. So the first page we're going to look at is the 3 by 4 cut-aparts. And I just recently did an Easter album where I was drawn to the cut-aparts in this particular collection. I'll put the link up above. But, I mean, this is another one. You could do the same thing. Look at the colors on this. You know, it's not bright pink, it's not a bright blue, it's sort of muted tones. Anyhow, oh happy day, living the sweet life with the macaroons. No matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. And as I say that, I'm expecting snow in a day or so here. We are in Colorado this week. So anyhow, nice cut-aparts that you can use for journaling. You could use that for a card. I mean, even these would be nice for a card. So just good. Beautiful. And here is the back side, which is a pattern, but they're flowers. Isn't that adorable? And love, love, love these stylized flowers. They're very pretty and very colorful and very cheerful. Here's the back side of that. A nice pink plaid. The cameras are very cool. So see, even if you did sort of a travel journal, you could use this just because of the cameras. And that's a good one, which is a great all-purpose. These backgrounds are fabulous. So if you were to do cards, they're good backgrounds for cards. Or if you needed sort of a resting place for your eyes, if you did a busy page on your mini albums, those would be fabulous. Now 4 by 6 cut-aparts. Ice cream is always a good idea, locally grown. Oh, and then there's some 3 by 4s here. And 2 by 2s. Oh, loved all the different rainbows and some border strips. Look at the camera border strips. Isn't that fabulous? Loving it. And the back of that is just sun. Just suns in yellow and orange. Very neat. There is that blue with flowers on it, just a nice overall print. And there's a green check on the back. I said plaid, it's really a check, isn't it? And all these rainbows are fabulous. So fun. Just very cool. And ice cream cones on that side. Here is the 4 by 6 cut-aparts. And I'm looking at these thinking, okay, this would make a nice title on a mini album. And really, really, a lot of this would. And there's the back side of that one. And adorable flowers all in a row. If I had a garden, that is not how mine would look. Nice, again, a good background print. Oh, look at how nice this all matches. Nice plaid. That is a plaid. And that's got all the colors in the collection. I would love to use something like this for the front cover, because I always like the front cover to show you what's going to be inside. So this has all the colors. I mean, really, any of this would work. Could you put that bloom where you were planted? Maybe if you had a mat to separate it. or Take Time to Dance Among the Wildflowers. That could go on here again if you had a plain something to separate it. And clouds, lots of fun there. 4x4 cut-aparts. Hello, beautiful friend, great for cards. But first, boba, okay. Bike rides and sunshine vibes, great journaling card there. What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Quote by Mary Oliver. Well, that's a pretty good quote. And there's the back of that. And bumblebees. All little paths. And a polka dot, white on yellow. Some flowers. Sort of a rainbowy sheet of flowers. Now you could cut it this way if you wanted an edge strip. That's interesting. And that's a nice, again, good overall print. Little busy, not a place for your eye to rest, but still very cool. And let's take a look at the sticker sheet. So, lots of good elements. So it's got the elements that you can make for a pennant, and I always like that. Happy in larger letters, about 1.5 size, which would be fabulous for a title on a mini album. The flowers as a border, the rainbows as a border would be fabulous. And you can't tell, but this plaid is a scallop. I'm trying to take out the negative space on here. It's not going to work for me, but trust me. Oh, there we go. You can see. So that scallop, there's a little scallop border there. A nice pennant here, a little trailer there. That is a place where you can buy macaroons, boba mix, boba sugar, and ice cream. So good. So all sorts of fun stickers. I'm just looking at these, trying to get some ideas. So besides the collection pack, which has the 12 by 12 sheets and the stickers, I got a couple other goodies. First of all, I got some seam binding, and I think that matches pretty nicely with the collection. Just pretty colors. I think that's a light pink, the sage green, and light yellow. I am pretty sure that's what that is. I will double check as we go on. Coral, moss, and yellow. I am not anywhere close to being right. But they're pretty, aren't they? I mean, look at how nicely they match with the papers. Just beautiful. I also got the decorative brads. So they're stickers. They're not really brads. They're adhesive brads. I just wanted something that had a little dimension to it. So these are fabulous, and I will do some fun things with those. Aren't they cool? Chipboard accent. Again, I was looking for some dimension. So these will give me the dimension I'm looking for. We've got the hive rules. Be silly, be happy, be kind. Cool. A rainbow, the sun, some flowers, a couple of flowers. It says happy. In that round sort of typewriter print. That's sort of cool. So anyhow, chipboard accents. And I also got the coordinating solids paper pack. So it's got 6 sheets, so you get 2 of each that are, this is one side, that's the other. You get 2 of that, and 2 of that, and 2 of that. So that matches so nicely with the entire collection. So look at that. So magic will happen with the New Day paper collection by Echo Park. So that is one thing. Yet there's more. Our graduate. My sister-in-law works in a school, and she always wants graduation cards. So I was thinking I would probably make something, and then with things that are left over, I would make graduation cards. Thinking of making just a small little album, you can give to someone as a gift for graduation. Maybe it would talk about their senior year or whatever, I don't know. But then there's a lot left over to make cards. Now this is the 8x8 collection, and this of course is the Cotton Vellum Bristol. It also comes in a 12x12 collection. So if you want to make a larger album for somebody's high school graduation or a scrapbook for their high school, then the 12x12 might work for you. So you get, I know I looked it up, 27, well, we'll show you. You get 3 of each page and 2 of the tags and cut aparts. So let's see what they look like. So here's the tags. So this is perfect for a graduation card. Congratulations, graduation. Even these are great for embellishing on a graduation card. So you get 2 of those. You get 2 of these cut aparts. And look, it says congratulations here on a border strip. And these are smaller cut aparts. I think they're 2x3 is my guess. Let's see, because I'm curious. Yep, 2x2.5. I was wrong. Anyhow, wouldn't this be nice, our graduate on the cover of a mini album, where you could put the school picture on the cover? So cool stuff there. And the back side of that is black with white polka dots, and the back side of the tags is this nice stripe. I mean, look at that together. Isn't that fabulous together? So there is that. And now, am I doing this upside down? I don't know. But again, if you're making cards or even an album, this is a great sheet. And here's the graduation caps. I love that. So you get 3 of each one. So graduation caps with the diploma tied up. So that is a great sheet. Certificate of completion. And here's the background of that. A nice border around it and little edges. And the colors are beautiful. I'm just loving the colors. So here's a nice border strip with a book, the graduation cap, and the diploma tied up. And the back side of that is the diploma and a feather. Graduation cap and a feather. So those are very cool. Oh, this is nice. Isn't that an elegant paper with the graduation cap? Sorry about the glare. And the stripes on it. And I don't think you can see the detail, but even this, you know how you look at a dollar bill and the more you look at it, the more you see? Like, there's just some nice detail in there. And that page all by itself is beautiful. I mean, voila, you put this in a book and there you go. There's your page. Put a nice photograph on there with a black border. Oh, fabulous. So 3 of those. And balloons, and it says congratulations with a nice swirl background. And here is the streamers with that swirl background as well. That's the back side of it. Geez, I don't know. I don't know which. A lot of these, I don't know if the A side or the B side would be best. I mean, they're all fabulous. This is a nice collage of different pictures from graduation. And look, the seal as well. So vintagey for sure, but still really elegant. Oh, and there's the back of that. And that is fabulous too. Lots of texture in these because this is not just solid black. There's patterns behind that, which you just have to get the paper to see. Our graduate. So if you're having a party, you could just put this on a table, frame it with a picture of the graduate. That is very cool. So I will do fabulous things with this. And then the other collection, there's more, And I'll try to go through this a little faster. I won't talk so much because there's lots to show you. In fact, I might split this into two. Bloom when you are planted. So they're the same collection. This is the 8x8 and here's the 12x12. I will show you what comes in the 12x12, but it's the same for the 8x8. So just beautiful blue and an elegant yellow, sort of a goldish yellow. So there is the cut apart sheet. And there's the back side. And here is the cut apart sheet for the 12x12. And here is for the 8x8. I just wanted to show you side by side that you get the same thing, just the different size. Pansies. I love pansies. My favorite. Well, daffodils might be. But isn't that pretty? That's the back side of that. So 3 of these. And now I'll go through sort of quickly because there's a lot. And if you want to get a better viewing, just stop the camera and that way you can see. A and B side. A and B side. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Isn't that pretty? You notice how the colors are also saturated. You know, it's not wimpy colors. I love the pansies. And because I love them, there's more. So look at that. That's the B side and here's the A side. And now these, so these are the tags. You get 2 of them. This one is, so you can punch them out. They're punch outs. They've already done the work, so we don't have to fussy cut. But if you wanted a second one, you could fussy cut that. So, fabulous. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I love the idea of getting these tags and that they're already cut. Not that I mind fussy cutting, but you have to be in the mood. All right, so that was Bloom Where You're Planted. And I may not have mentioned, but these are made exclusive for Country Craft Creations. And to date, you can only purchase them from countrycraftcreations.com, as far as I know. All right. The final Country Craft Creations collection, but it's by far not the last of what I have. A Mother's Love. So, even if you're not going to do anything for Mother's Day, this would be fabulous for a junk journal or just like a day in the life, or even an ancestry kind of book. If you guys follow me, you'll know last month I did a book dedicated to my mom, and this would have worked for it as well. I think I used a Valentine's Day collection for it, but this would have worked as well. So let's show you what we got. These are the tags for this. A little different, like stamp kind of things, and just other tags and circles, like the end of bobbins. So you get 2 of those, and there's the back of that. Look at this. So they're 3x3 cut aparts. Zip, 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 you're done cutting. But wouldn't they be fabulous as tags in pockets or on a cover of a book? Look at the kitty cat. There's the back of that. Aw. So now we'll get 3 of each. Again, nice and vintagey, and obviously with a sewing machine feel. So if you know someone that sews, Annette, you might want to use this for a mini album. Save all pictures of all the things you've ever made. Huh? I wish I had done that, because when the kids were younger, I sewed a lot of the girls' outfits, and I didn't take pictures. I should have. I have pictures of them wearing it, a couple. Look at these old sewing machines. Aren't they great? And here's the back side of that. Some patterns. Fun. Oh, and look, there's the back side of that. Isn't that great? Talks about where the Singer sewing machine is made. Near Glasgow, Scotland. I don't know if that's it. An American sewing machine. Says St. Paul, Minnesota. But isn't that a great page? Like, there's the layers. There's the writing. There's the decoration. There's the background. And on top of, or underneath all that, it's sort of muted and textured. You just have to see it. Oh, look at this. Isn't that adorable? Little kitty cats. That must have been somebody's logo back in the day. And a couple more. And there's that little kitty. Clark's Mile End Spool Cotton. And here's the back side of that. Fun, fun, fun. And more of those vintage photos or vintage paintings. Did everybody paint in those days? Because look at how beautiful they are. And sort of a newspaper on the back side. So that is A Mother's Love. There is another collection that it wasn't done in time for when I had ordered this. You just have to go to Country Craft Creations and look at their new papers that came out. It's just done beautifully. It's an artist who does portraits of mothers and kids, and it's just beautiful. If you're looking for something for Mother's Day, that would be fabulous. Something else I got in my design team package was some artisan cardstock in linen in white. This is my go-to for making large albums. So I think that is all I'm going to show you now. I will separate this and do another. So here is a compilation of all I received for my design team package from Country Craft Creations for April. The Country Craft Creations papers, A Mother's Love, Bloom Where You Are Planted, A Baby Bloom, and Our Graduate, and the Echo Park New Day. So that is what I received. I will be doing a follow-up video on the other papers that I had purchased from Country Craft Creations, so you can see that besides the Country Craft Creations papers, they carry so much. So that is what I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.